Hour and a half for this f***ing Jay Mohr. It's lucky I like this guy. You know, he does a good Nick Turturro. We're going to see him do Nick from Jungle Fever. Watch this. He's funny. It's a funny bastard. Oh, man. He's like a rich guy now. You know, he's married to, you know who he's married to. We'll get into it. Pizza delivery. He's got like security over here.
Whoa, Nicky! What do we got?
What do we got? We got pizza.
Pizza.
We got
Hope there's some pineapple on it.
no pineapple.
Hi, sweetie.
Yeah,
come on in. Come on in.
Come on.
Oh my gosh, Nicky Turturro's podcast is in my house.
What podcast? It's a pizza shop.
Yeah, pizza party.
But look what I also brought. Just for you.
Let's do it.
Put that on, baby.
For all you Dodger people out there, just know one thing.
Right.
This was first.
That's right.
And then when they tore down Yankee Stadium, I swore them off. And then Joe Torre and Don Mattingly came out west. So I went, all right, Dodgers it is.
You went to the Dodgers?
Look, man.
Come on.
We're talking about Charlie King Kong Hayes, Scott Brocious, a litany of third basemen in the World Series that completely overperformed their statistics.
Yeah, but they were a great unit.
It was nothing better.
Yeah.
So I tell you, Paul O'Neill, there was these old ladies sitting in front of me, and they all had Paul O'Neill shirts on, like old, like white and blue hair.
Right.
And Paul O'Neill, when he got cold,
Yeah.
right? So he pops out, and he's like circling back after first base to go into the dugout, and he takes his helmet off, and one of the old ladies goes, "We still love you, Paul." He goes, "Well, that doesn't help me, does it?"
He said that?
He just went into the dugout.
Really?
Yeah, he's a red ass.
Wow. Redneck, right?
Red ass, redneck.
Redneck.
But hey.
Cleveland boy. But what do you mean? You're a Dodger fan?
I just, yes.
What do you mean?
Yes.
Yeah? Why?
I love that stadium, boy.
The stadium.
Fernando?
Yeah, but how could you root for the Dodgers?
Watch this. Come on, guys. Like that.
That's what you do?
Yeah.
So you're like Sinatra and those guys. You went like...
Sinatra? What do you mean Sinatra?
Well, Sinatra became like a Dodger fan years ago with Lasorda.
I just told you, Don Mattingly, my two favorite Yankees came here. And they coached the team that was here.
Yeah, but that don't mean anything.
It meant something to me. They tear down Yankee Stadium. That affected me, dude.
Affected me, but I still... You're not loyal then.
Who's loyal? You tore it out. You
I
gotta
am.
pick that dog up. She's going crazy.
I know. Come over here.
What's loyal? You just tore down the stadium and built a mausoleum next door. That ain't the house that Ruth built. That's not where Maris hit 62.
I agree.
That's not where...
But you don't root for the stadium. You root for the uniform.
You're right.
I'm going to bring you back.
Look, I'm an easy sell.
I'm going to bring you back home, Jay.
I'm a hooah.
I love that word.
I'm a hooah.
They don't say that word no more. Hooah.
It's a different time, Nicky.
Put it here. Keep that hat.
Right here.
Come on, maybe,
Is it time for a Lucy break?
Lucy break.
It's some more stories.
Now, Jay Mohr does a great, Nick Turturro. But he does a specific Nick Turturro.
My brother's a recovering heroin addict on methadone, so
Know what movie that is? Jungle Fever.
Oh, I thought it was Jaws. You said J. And I was like, Nicky's going to say Jaws.
Nah, but do it like more like intense.
come on, bots! Come on, bots!
Yeah, go ahead.
You go crazy.
Yeah.
Oh, it's too... What other lines do we love, Walt?
Come on.
Nicky...
What's some of the other
My
ones?
mother's not black. She's
Right.
dark Italian.
Right.
I'm as white as anybody here.
Yeah. See my girl Denise? You know that one? Come on.
I don't remember it.
She got out of line. I stomped her right in the midsection.
Oh, that's right!
Stumped her right in the midsection.
That was a real line.
Really?
I wrote all those lines.
They did that. Isn't that nice when a director lets you just play a little bit?
Yeah. Well, Spike was great that way.
Cameron Crowe was like that.
We got to rehearse for like a couple of weeks. And then by the time we went to do it, man, I was there. Put the Sergio Tacchini on.
How do you like when it's the other way, when a director is like, just do it the way it's written? I kind of like that too. I need that sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, I had that like, I had that like on NYPD Blue. It was like word for word for word.
Yeah.
Then the lady would come over after you memorize this unnatural dialogue, difficult. This guy David Milch wrote it, and it was so natural. And then they would say, "You forgot this." I said, "What? Oh, don't tell me that now. I just nailed it."
Right.
That's like
and you know
one
we
word.
all do you do this? We all do the same thing. They go, "Could you actually say it like this?" And we all say the same thing. Well, what did I say?
Yeah.
It's like, why do I want to hear the wrong thing again?
Yeah.
Don't we all do that?
Yeah.
You go, wait, what did I say? Say what I said back to me.
Right.
And maybe we're trying to lobby like my way's better,
Yeah.
but then you just hear the wrong way again.
Yeah.
It's so, you know what is hard for me is when you have like a lot of dialogue, but it's like, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Like that's the hardest for me to memorize, like in a big long conversation where you just
like
kind of
just that little stuff.
But like me and you, if it's like 4 pages, but we're having an actual conversation, that's
Yeah.
easy, that's pretty easy for me.
Yeah, because then you have a chance to like. Actually, you're right. That little stuff is harder. You hungry? Come on.
For pizza?
What kind you want?
For Prince
I got
Street
the
pizza?
I got the pepperoni.
Hold this for me.
What's that?
It's my tooth.
Oh, come on, Jay.
Come on.
What's the matter?
This guy's Ogert.
Oh, you're missing a tooth.
I just took it out.
I like that.
Now that's an advertisement for Prince Street Pizza.
What are you, a hockey player?
No, I was in Vancouver doing stand-up. And
What happened?
I'm watching TV like an hour and a half before my show, and it just falls out of my head.
Just
No
fell-
blood, no pain. Just
Fell
said,
out.
Just said, "F- it.
Wow.
And I had to go on stage
Let me
like,
see. So
It's
what are you
still
gonna do?
in
You gonna do an implant?
I got to do more implants.
I got a guy in Vegas.
I'm not driving it. I didn't go to Turkey to get hair. I'm not going to Vegas to get teeth.
Yeah, but you know, he gave me 4 implants.
How much? What are we talking about? You
Don't-
like-
There we go.
we got to test the pepperonis.
Yeah, you know,
This
I
reminds
like-
me of Anna Capri Pizzeria on Bloomfield Avenue
What's
in
this
Verona.
other dog?
That's Ellie Mae. That's a troublemaker.
Ellie Mae?
They don't know how to eat pizza here.
No.
This is very good, Prince Street. Thank you.
You're from Jersey.
Verona.
Where? Verona. So where's Verona?
It's where Anthony Soprano's mother's house was.
Oh, really?
Livia.
Oh, where his mom lived.
Every time Meadows got like soccer practice, that was my middle school.
How great was that show?
Nothing better.
The best.
How'd you
right?
not get on it?
You know, I'll tell you my theory on that. My theory on that was, other than Jimmy and Edie, and like Michael Imperioli, there was a few. Most of these guys that were great, most of these guys that were on it, they were great. They were great characters. They were faces. I'm not a face. I'm more of a character.
You're a force of nature.
Yeah, and the thing was, I don't think there was a lot of things for me. I mean, I met what do you call one time Chase when I was doing Blue Bloods. He was coming at it because the people that created Blue Bloods were Mitch and Robin. They were big writers on The Sopranos, and he was coming out. It was in Queens or somewhere, and I said, David Chase, and he goes, hey, how you doing? I said, I'm Aida's cousin, John's brother, and he goes, how come I never met you? I said, I don't know. I said, I just wanted to say hi. I said, I was a fan of the show. When I was playing Sammy the Bull in some miniseries that De Niro hired me for, all these guys were getting casted. Pastor, Sirico, Michael Imperioli, and no one knew what this was. And they said, hey, I got on this thing. I said, what's it called? They go, Sopranos. I go, Sopranos. You know, I'm locked in. I'm doing this. Sammy the Bull was De Niro hired me. This is a TV thing. But then I see the show come out, and I'm like, what the that was the show?
Yeah.
I said, how did I miss out on that? Like, I mean, it would have been nice to audition for something, but I don't know. I just never.
I don't think people realize how important it is as a show because it's the last show we rushed home to watch. It was right before everything was streaming.
Right.
And everything was recorded and it was okay.
Right.
I remember, I'm sure you do too, being on sets and like ADs going, guys, we got to get out of here. Like, we all got to go back to our hotel. The Sopranos is coming on.
Right.
Right?
Well, I think was it Sunday night? Mm-hmm. It was Sunday night.
I believe
it was
Sunday
on, right?
night, 10 o'clock. We used to go to Ralphie May's house and watch it. 9 o'clock. 9 o'clock?
Here's the thing. I had
Thank you for the pizza.
You're welcome. I was a fan of that guy, Jim Gandolfini. I didn't know him too well. I didn't really. My cousin did plays with him, so he like fought for my cousin to be on it, Aida, and she was great as the crazy sister.
So funny about her.
Oh my God.
The best.
Because the first time through,
You ever meet her?
no, I love to. That bad Rolling Stones tattoo on her chest.
Yeah.
This horrible logo, like they fucked
Right.
it up. The first time through the show, I couldn't stand her.
Oh, she's hated. You hate her.
But now when I watch it,
Uh-huh.
she's the realest, I know she's the most perfect character. Like,
In that show?
if you give her any other line than the one she's saying, it doesn't. It's not. Something's not right.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like some shows are like that. Like whatever. Like Sex in the City for whatever. However, with those characters, if you give Charlotte like a Samantha line,
Right.
it's like
don't-
she wouldn't say that. You know when you have a
Yeah,
character. and
you
they
know. You know what your character would say.
You play a character, many
Yeah.
characters, when you're like, but my guy wouldn't say that.
My guy wouldn't say it.
And like that's her thing, like down the line.
Right.
Always a little bit of a grift.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know. Do
I
you do
love
it?
her.
Do you do anybody on that show?
no,
No.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
Joey Pants. First of all, she's a highway.
He loves Joey Pants.
Denise, she tripped. He puts his fist in the ice bucket.
Yeah.
First of all, she's a highway. Joey Pants.
He was great on that show. What a slime ball, huh?
I worked with
I worked
you know
with
what?
Joey.
I'm out of practice, Nikki.
Yeah, I know. Look at
The
you.
dog's happy.
You got.
Is this the best logo in the history of high school logos? He's got his eyes closed, he's drinking, he's smoking, he's got a rifle, he's laying down.
Nice.
So they changed here, sweetie. In like the 90s, the PC police came in and they changed a whiskey jug to a dog and they changed his rifle to a fishing pole. And all the old mob guys made him change it back.
Really?
Yeah, so the hillbilly lives on.
Yeah, you can't kill the hillbilly.
Can't kill me.
Can't kill you. Nothing funnier than that.
I saw your episode with Ice-T.
You like
And
it?
Godfrey was riding shotgun on that episode?
Yeah, well, he's a character on my show.
I gotta watch
He
it
thinks
more.
he's Sicilian or some shit. He thinks he's this guy, Lorenzo Pazienzo. But he's like over the top and shit. But,
You know, if anybody could pull it off, it'd be
Godfrey, we have good chemistry. The
Yeah.
comments, people think we should do a show together.
I think so.
You think so, Jay?
Walter thinks so. We got a brother vote and we got a white guy vote.
Yeah? See that? Yes. We got a brother and Jay Mork.
Jay
Yeah, man.
Mork. Call me Jay Mork.
I didn't say Mork.
You
The
say
other
Jay
day-
Mork? Did you say Jay Mork?
The other day I said, so funny, and he picked out, I go, Jim Laritz, Jimmy Laritz, and he's like right away fucking.
Remember Jim
Jay.
Laritz? He goes, Jim Laritz.
Jim Laritz. Well, because, I'm like Ritz cracker.
Yep, right.
I'm always eating those Ritz crackers.
That was a really fun episode with you here.
I had a blast.
So I used to do this at a studio like 3 miles away in Westchester. But if a guest was late, I lost the studio in an hour, so you only got like a half-hour interview. It used to be a ping pong room. There was a ping pong table here, there was a heavy bag, a speed bag, and there was a Papa Shot in the corner. It was like a playroom.
Right.
We just gutted it all. Nice mushy walls for sound. Have a drink.
Lately, I don't know what the f***'s going on. Since I got back from the Philippines, I ain't the same.
Uh-oh. You
I
got
don't
that
know.
Filipino AIDS.
I didn't bang anybody.
Sex tourist?
Huh?
Huh?
I don't know. All I know is I haven't been the same guy. I had a virus, then I had another thing, and I'm like, sometimes you get these carry-on things that you just can't get rid of.
Last year I had something for like 6 weeks.
What was it? And what'd you take?
I had a flu, and eventually I got a Z-Pack, and it banged it out.
After 6 weeks?
Well, it's one of those things where like, the next day you're like, oh, I feel a little better. And then at night you're like, oh my God, this is the worst. And then the next day you go, I feel a little better. And that shit happened for like 2 weeks.
That you were feeling,
You keep feeling a little better, and then it gets
and then
worse.
it's worse.
Yeah,
Yeah, I feel tired.
yeah.
I don't know why I'm so f***ing tired.
This year, I got it, and I called my doctor, and I go,
What'd you get? The flu?
something. And I go, this is what I had last year. I need you to give me a Z-Pack. And he goes, well, I don't want to just give out, antibiotics willy-nilly. I go, but I know what I need, And he goes,
Right.
well, they're not that good for you if you take them a lot. If you took it last year, he goes, I'll tell you what, call me in 72 hours. If you're not better, I'll give you the Z-Pack. 72 hours goes by. What happens? I call him. I'm like, I don't know if you remember me or not.
Yeah.
I'm the guy you told to call in 72 hours. Like I almost died. I was so sick.
Yeah.
Just give me this, and then he gave me the Z-Pack. It was gone in 2 days.
Does that work on you, the Z-Pack?
Worked on me.
There's an injection I got years ago. It's not penicillin.
Hot beef injection?
It's not hot beef. No, it's called f***ing Rocephin. It's like some old thing for like, I don't know, tuberculosis or something. I don't know. It's for something strong. It hurts your ass. Like when you take it, it's like one of those needles. And but it's strong. It works, man.
That was for when you were sick?
At one time, it knocked a couple of things out of me. Like one time, I had like a chronic sinus. I'm going to New York. I feel like shit. And then, like you said, you can't call sick. And this guy gave me this Rocephin.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in Rosedale, Queens. It's like,
The city.
it's still Queens. But if you go down the block and you cross Hook Creek Boulevard and Merrick Boulevard over there, you're in Valley, you're in Long Island. But I'm
Or China if you go the other way.
China?
There's a 50% Chinese part of Queens.
Where? Not my part of
Why
Queens.
is he laughing then?
No,
No,
that's
not your. I said if you go the other way.
yeah. You go the other way.
So we had this doctor on Spring Street that walked.
Guy, China. That's
We-
like, you know.
We had this guy in the neighborhood, Dr. Frank. Walter met him. And we go to Dr. Frank. He was like 5'2" and just round, like a round guy. And he was like, "How you doing? You see my new receptionist? Big bush. She had a big bush too." Like he would just talk to us like that. But we
Really?
would go to him for like vitamin B12 shots because we were partying. You know, we get worn out in the summer. I was doing Saturday Night Live, so I was always exhausted.
Yeah.
Vitamin B12 shots and then flu shots we got there. Dr. Frank, just a neighborhood doctor, walked around his little white lab coat around the neighborhood. And then, you know, if you need a Valium, like, I'm going to fly. Do you have any Valium? Like, look, here and there. Then I move out of the city. I come out here, and then I find out he's not a doctor.
What was he?
He was like a nurse's assistant.
Oh, really?
But he just had a whole office. He had a staff of people work, but it was the neighborhood, you know.
But he wasn't like a movie doctor or anything like that, right?
No, he was just Dr. Frank. I guess, like, you know, take him down to the doctor, get him stitched up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I used to have a doctor in the Valley, like, you know, he'd like to just talk about the movies and he loved entertainment.
Movie doctors are pretty
I
cool.
think he's retired now, but he used to just medicate me.
Yeah, and there was that little lady that was always a set doctor. I forget. Do you
There's a
know her?
guy that comes to the movie sets. I forget this one guy. You know,
Boy, they will get you right. More than any other doctor. Was I talking to you about this on the podcast?
maybe.
Like
You ever-
show business?
Did you ever work when you were sick? I worked with a fever one time.
It's the worst.
Fever, chills. It was fucking horrible.
But they know how to shoot you up like Judy Garland.
Huh?
But they know how to shoot you up with stuff like Judy Garland to get your ass out there to perform.
Yeah,
Like
I mean-
they know how to give you like a 90-minute window where you can just crush it and then collapse back in your trailer.
Yeah.
Right?
But I mean, I got through that day, but then I was sick all week.
Huh?
All week. I was stuck in a hotel in New York. I thought I was dying. I had some bad flu, and then I had asthma.
I was in a hotel in New York too.
And then I came out. I was trying to run down the block. My partner was going after the guy, and I was hyperventilating. I was like, thank God I had no dialogue.
NYPD Blue?
No, it was Blue Bloods. And I could not fucking breathe, man.
That's scary. I get scared when I can't breathe.
Yeah, I developed asthma. It was a bronchitis.
You still got it? You have
No,
an
no,
inhaler?
I don't know. I mean, I had pneumonia one time after a pilot. I put so much pressure on myself. And I wrote, and it was a pilot I developed, and I wrote it with the guy. I never wrote before. This is the first time I ever wrote. And then it was a good pilot, but then we got watered down by CBS. And when we didn't get picked up, I was just crushed. And then one day I'm walking around with a pain in my chest, and the guy goes, "Hate to tell you this, but you got pneumonia." So I go,
Yeah.
well, what should I do? He goes, you can go home or go to the hospital. So I go, what would you do? He goes, I go to the hospital. And I was in the hospital like 6 days on oxygen. Yeah, I was
Wow.
sick,
That's
man.
how Jim Henson died, you know.
I was from stress.
Yeah.
Because I was like, you know, I was so like, I got to do this. I gotta make this thing work. And then CBS and everybody came in and they were like, is this guy going to be likable? I was like, what the f? Because at the table read, I had like some edge, you know? And I was like, you know, Angry Nick is better than some fucking making me smile. And a writer friend of mine was like, how come you're smiling a lot? I go, because these fuckers told me to fucking be likable, and I listened, and I should have never listened. And then they said, you know what? It's cute. I said, oh, we're dead. We're dead. That's why I hate that word cute. I despise that word cute.
It's a balancing act because you have to be able to play ball to have
Yeah.
longevity in our business, you know.
Yeah, I get it.
So I just had a great pitch meeting. I was thinking about doing this cartoon, and me and my buddy were on the pitch meeting, and they're just like, you know, ideally, where do you see this going?
Yeah.
Like, where do you see the show landing? And I went, you know, that was my answer. You know, just wherever it lands, it's fine.
Yeah,
Because we just do content. We'll just do something else.
yeah.
It's because you go into a pitch meeting and you're like, this is this character and this character. In season 2, the arc goes like this, and then he meets his father, and this is the other place they work, and they got this, and you just throw all this shit at him. And the best lesson I ever got was the guy, one of the co-creators of Mad About You, Danny, I forget his last name. We walked into like, I don't know if it was CBS, Warner Brothers, but it was a big thing where they were all there, and they go, so what do you got? He goes,
Daniel Jacobson?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, thank you. He goes, they go, so what do you got? He goes, well, it's a workplace comedy and it'll be with him. And they go, great. And he goes, all right. I was like, oh my God, I've been saying too much my whole career.
Yeah.
You say too much.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. When they say he's got to be cute, you got to figure out a way to go.
Yeah, when I was
You got to figure
younger.
out a way to go, yeah. And then just do it the way you want to do it anyway.
That's exactly right. Like, my first pitch, I did great. I didn't know anything. I went into the WB, all these women, and they said, what do you want to do? What do you want to do? And I said, I want to do like a cross between All in the Family and The Honeymooners. And everybody went, oh, yeah.
That's when, you just get up
And I was like, I didn't have to say much more.
Yeah.
I just said, he's a guy, he's in Queens, he's trying
You should still do that. You specifically should still be trying to do that. We
Yeah.
need that. We need anti-heroes now.
I know.
An Italian All in the Family?
Yeah. I was pretty close.
Call it Bafangats. Call it, what do you want from me?
It was a good show, really good. We had all kinds of words in it. It was edgy, and people were like, you think it's going to be funny? I said, it'll be funny. I threatened them. And then they were like, okay, because they wanted to fire this woman that was my mother. I said, she's funny, leave her alone. And then they were like high-fiving me at the taping. They were like, you were right. I said, I told you.
Oh, so you filmed this show?
Oh, yeah, we did it. We almost got on the air. And then CBS saw it and goes, oh, let's do one over here. I go, well, what about this show?
Was that the one my ex-wife did?
That's the one I didn't get on the air because of your ex-wife.
Yeah.
They picked up her show.
I'll give you her number.
Cox or something on the
Yeah, you guys should talk it out.
That's all right. It wasn't her fault.
I remember pitching a show to the WB. It was a great show. It was Jamie Presley was going to be a wedding planner. Oh, but she can make everybody else's wedding great. KP Anderson, it was his show. She can make everybody else's life great, but her relationships are a mess. Classic. And we go in and, no, sorry, it was UPN. And UPN passed. And we're like, wow. And wait for the elevator. I look on the far wall, and there's a giant billboard for Homeboys in Outer Space. I was like, what the f am I doing in this business?
I know.
We pitched it to Lifetime, and they go, look, it's a great idea. It's just a little too Lifetime for us. It's like, so don't share your ideas with them.
Right.
Keep them wondering, because they have all the power.
I know.
They think, but they don't, because we're the ones that are creating. They can't.
Yeah.
The business is upside down, Nicky.
Oh, I know. Listen, man, I try to even do stuff with my brother who's, brilliant.
He's been
Great
holding you back.
I know, but he's like my doorman thing. He goes, well, let me get in on there. I'll get further than you. And I'm like, all right.
Would he blame your weight?
I don't know what he blamed, but we had a fucking deal. We had a deal at HBO. He was on the phone. I was in the room with this tough woman. She was one of the big ladies. She gave us a fucking deal, and he's like, let me write it. Let me write it. Meanwhile, I'm checking in with HBO. They're like, well, where's the script? Where's the script? I go, John, they're like waiting.
Oh, he f***ed you.
No. He's like, 6 months, 8 months, they don't care anymore. They like forgot. So that by the time the fucking script finally arrives, because he's got a movie career. By that time, it's like we don't get no response. Not that he goes, I don't know, I didn't hear it. I go, well, that's not a good sign.
No.
And then we had another one again with like FX or some same shit. Like I go, not even a fucking, because like he wanted to write it. It was all about dumb guys, and he wanted to make it like, artistic and Shakespearean. And I'm like, this is about a hotel, doorman with a bellman, bunch of fucking idiots.
Shakespearean.
These are like dumb guys, and he was like, let me write it. I'll go in the lab. I go, well, let me write it with you, because it's my voice, but he wouldn't let me in there, and we never got to first base. I got my show's produced. I was at the 1 yard line. I got further than him. But, he doesn't understand
He's holding you back.
television.
Tell him, John.
We did pictures with him on Zoom. You got to see him.
You got to let him fly. You can't keep clipping Nicky's wings, John. You're killing him. You're too thin to be as successful as he is. You fucking skinny bastard.
Goes in and hugs me. Still says I'm fat.
His brother said he's not more famous because he's too heavy.
Oh, yeah, we ran
Oh,
into you
him
now.
I do.
Oh, yeah, I know. You do all versions of Al.
Wow. I can't wait to hear this fucking story.
Nicky's gonna regale us with a story about running into me. Let's hear it.
Yeah, so what happens is we're at this restaurant in, what's the name of it? Medeo's. Me, Nick, Diego, very funny kid, his son, should be a comedian. Anyways, Leo comes through, I didn't see it, and Al comes through. Al's a fan.
Who's this? This like a
fan.
world.
Pacino, Al Pacino.
No,
He's
I know,
a fan
but
of
like,
John's. He's a
but
fan
hold
of-
on a second. Like, what are all these actors doing in this one restaurant? It's crazy.
Oh, it's one of those places. I'll tell you, one
Yeah,
story.
but no. One of those places is one thing, but John Turturro, Nick Turturro, Leonardo DiCaprio, and Al Pacino, like that. Can you imagine just coming off the bus from fucking Fresno? You're like, all right, where do you want to eat?
Hamana.
You don't want to. I'll give you the first story that what happened with Al. Years ago, John's doing this play that I'm in with him, off Broadway at CSC, The Irresistible Rise of Arturo Ui. It's a Bertolt Brecht play about Hitler. Instead of taking over the world, in the play, they take over the produce business. Well, Al did the play. Al played, and so John is doing the play. So John, I played 3 parts, big cast. It was a fun theater experience. So one night they say Pacino's coming. So me and this guy, Larry Josh, are hanging out by the stage door, you know, and we see Al get out of the car. We're right, but oh, I go, the man's here. And I'm thinking, I better let my brother know because I want him to have an extra good show. But it's better not to tell him. I didn't have
Yeah, you
experience.
spooked a thoroughbred,
I know.
yeah.
So he's by the stage curtain. I go, hey, John. He goes, what's up? I go, yeah, the man's here, the man. He goes, what man? What man? I go, the man. What man? I go, Al. He goes, don't ever tell me that. So I'm sorry. I just want you to have a good show. He goes, don't tell me. I don't want to know that Pacino's out there. And so he goes, that night you were speaking like 1,000 words a minute. Anyway, after the play, I ran into Al and I go, you want to see John or something? Oh, yeah. And
No, I don't want to see him. I didn't think he was any good. He's
So
too
then-
thin.
So what do you think? He comes through and I said, John, say hello to Al. And then Al comes by. And let me see how you would say it. He comes back. Hello, boys.
Hello, boys. You did a great job. I enjoyed your performance.
Go ahead. Can you do the scent of a woman? Can you do that monologue?
Hoorah.
Yeah.
Monologue. Who gives? What you grab my arm for? Are you blind or am I blind? I grab your arm.
Right.
No, I can't do the monologue for
You can't do the monologue?
No, you do it.
Oh, no.
But what happened when your brother met Al?
I encouraged him. To say hello to Al because he was his bartender before he made it. Used to make him drinks on the East Side. So I said, John, say. John usually doesn't do that, but since it's Pacino, I said, just send a word. So the maitre d', then they said, Mr. Turturro said, your old bartender wants to say hi. So then Al made an appearance, turned around, 80-year-old Al, still charismatic as hell. So, hello, guys, this and that. Hey, John, and we were all just smitten. Because,
He's
you
really a
just,
sweet guy.
you love that guy, right?
He's
Isn't he
but he's a real
You were in his
sweet-
home. I heard you tell a story.
Yeah, so our kids went to the same preschool in the Valley. And I was like, oh my God, I'm going to weasel my way in here. But then we wound up working together on something, Simone. And so our kids are on a play date together at his house. And I'm like, this is great, we're hanging out. And all of a sudden, like, all the people in his house start running around, grabbing coats and keys and sprinting out of the house like a panic. Mm-hmm. Like all of his assistants and stuff. I go, what's going on? And this lady goes, Al took the kids to get ice cream. I go, so what? She goes, Al doesn't drive.
Oh, my
Al's never
God.
driven a car.
Holy shit.
So he's never driven a car in his life, in his 75 years of life. And that day he's like,
All right, fuck it. Who wants ice cream? How hard can it be to drive an automobile? Oh, I sit on that side? I'm sorry.
he was great. We were walking back from set on Simone, and we were in like the hood when you film like downtown and they go, you guys want a van back to base camp? He goes, nah, me and Jay are going to walk. So I'm walking down
You're
the street.
walking with Al?
Walking without, but it's like, it's dicey, Nicky. Like, it's real bad. And a guy like rolling 20s or just going past us on like their little BMX bikes, like just circling us and shit.
Yeah.
And then I'm like, this is getting fucking nuts. And he goes, hold on a minute. There's our moon, boys. Look at it, just for us. And all these gangbangers just put their bikes and they all looked up at the moon and they're all like, yeah. And he goes, isn't that something? Just for us. That's our moon. Always will be. Come on.
He's the fucking best.
I thought
Isn't
my
he?
life was over.
How funny is he? He's just so funny.
He told me he was in like a comedy troupe with his brothers. Like they were real funny, like they did sketches.
With his brother?
Brother and like a couple of guys from the neighborhood. His book is wonderful, Sonny Boy.
Sonny Boy?
That's Nicky's phone.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Forget about it. And he
Did
said,
you read the book?
I loved it. It's very
It's
tender.
worth reading?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
It's wonderful. And he said, he told me like they had this sketch. They were like little kids and they wrote these sketches. And there was one where like when you go to the carnival and there's like a shooting gallery and you knock the cans and there's like a guy at the piano, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
There was one, where there's always like a bear in the back and he goes, and we keep shooting the bear and the bear gets tired of us shooting and he chases us home.
Yeah.
I'm like, that's a funny sketch. The bear's like, all right.
Yeah.
It comes running at him. But he was like, you could tell he wanted to be like a funny guy.
Yeah. Well, he is funny.
I mean, like, as a career path, like, wow,
That he's
what
like,
would that have been like to be like you?
Oh,
to be a comedian?
Be a comedian?
To make a run at it.
Well, maybe he is. Maybe deep down he is a comedian.
Oh, he is, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure.
I think all the great ones are funny. Even the great dramatic, the great ones. I mean, they're good dramatic.
Yeah, I think so. Like we were talking about that on More Stories. Like
you do another great
Walken's hilarious.
And Walken's hilarious. And Pacino's hilarious. I mean, De Niro is funny too.
Not
He's
really.
not hilarious. Well, he kind of has become a character of himself.
Yeah, Mike Myers told me this story that when Walken was so on Saturday Night Live, Lawrence sits where you are. Like Lawrence sits here, the guest host sits here, and the Jim Downey, the head writer, sits here, and everybody else fans out like in a big horseshoe.
Right.
And you pitch ideas going around the room, and the whole time Walken's just staring out the window at 30 Rockefeller Center, and people are like pitching their balls off like these great ideas, and he's just not paying attention
At all?
And then at the very end, Lauren goes, Chris, is there anything you'd like to do? And he goes, you know, bass suits are funny. Ape suits as well. And then I asked him like a long time after that, we were doing at King's. I said, is that a true story? He goes, yeah. The Big Apple Circus was in town, and I was thinking about that looking out the window, and it made me think about bears. So it did kind of make sense after the fact.
How good of a Walken is that?
Well, I appreciate that. Coming from you, Prince Street Pizza Man.
Yeah.
Now that's a guy whose monologues are,
Oh my God.
do you know me? I'm Antichrist.
Wow. You know, I did a stupid movie with him. I was a young guy, excess baggage in Canada. And he liked stretch limos. So one day I was trying to get out of town and everybody yelled cut. They would go to the camper and then I would go to my limo because I was trying to leave. And he was like, whose limo is that? I said, that's mine. And he was like fascinated. He goes, why do you have a limo?
You have a limo.
Yeah, you have a limo.
Wait, this excess baggage wasn't a big budget.
It was decent. It was Alicia Silverstone.
Yeah.
When she was coming up with Benicio del Toro.
Yeah.
Walking.
But that's so weird you guys had limos.
No, I had a limo. I was
What
trying
a
to like.
guinea.
I was trying to get out of town. I like wrapped myself on the movie. I almost got in trouble. I was
Get
like,
out of town in a limo?
Yeah, whatever. And I had the limo. I was trying to fucking leave. I was in
What are
Vancouver.
you, the fucking 87 Cowboys?
I don't know. And so he goes, what do you mean you're wrapped? I go, I'm wrapped. He goes, you sure you're wrapped or something? I said, as far as I know, I'm wrapped. And then, you know, my agent was yelling at me. He was like, you gotta go back, honey. You gotta go back. They're gonna sue you. And
You weren't wrapped.
I wasn't really wrapped. I mean, I was just mad at the guy. I didn't like
I've
this
done
fucking
that.
director. He was a little weasel, and I said, I'm wrapped. You understand? I wrapped myself. And I was like, you know, you really shouldn't wrap yourself.
No, there's a lot of unions involved.
Yeah.
You don't think you got to edit around your sneezing now?
Well, that one I do.
He just sneezed on his own lens.
I know.
I had an AD when I did Ghost Whisperer, this guy Paul, and every day I'd come in, I'd say, so just give me around what time I'll be done. That's all I care about.
Yeah.
I just want to know, just give me a ballpark. And if you're off a little, that's fine.
Right.
If you tell me I got to work 48 straight hours, if you tell me up front,
Right.
I'll pace myself. I'm all right.
You were trying to work with the first
But
AD.
don't tell me it's a 10-hour day and I'm there till fucking 50. I go nuts.
Right.
So he goes, all right. And then it got to the point where, like, in my second season on Ghost Whisperer, I'd come on set at Universal. He called me Chooch. He goes, hey, Chooch.
Chooch?
Yeah, 6 a.m. He goes, hey, Chooch, 2:45. 2:45. It's a wrap on Jay? Come in the next day. He goes, 8 o'clock, Chooch.
He just started giving you.
But he nailed it every time. Like, that was
Really?
like a game to him, like to rat
Yeah.
me out so he wasn't wrong.
So he was never wrong.
I'm like, if you tell me I got to work 24 straight hours, I'm all right.
Right.
I'll take a nap. I'll bring a book.
Yeah.
But if you tell me, like, it's the not knowing that makes me nuts.
That's right.
So every day I'd come in, he goes, long one today, Chooch, 2 a.m. I'd be like, all right,
Yeah.
2 a.m.
But he knew his shit, right?
Once I worked till 2:05, and he goes, sorry about the overtime. He was great, Paul.
What was his name?
Paul, I don't remember his last name.
What about Jerry Maguire? What was that like, man?
That was my first movie, Nikki.
That's your first movie?
I didn't know what I was doing. That first scene I did, it kind of shot in order. So I stick my head in Tom Cruise's office, and he's there with Regina King, and all I say is, Cronin's okay for lunch? But like, when you just say one sentence like that, you feel like an idiot.
Yeah.
There's no,
Yeah.
he just goes like this to me, and I walk out.
Yeah.
And then him and her have a talk. He goes, that's Bob Sugar, one of our junior agents, blah, blah, blah. But I've never done anything like this before, and I just swing the door open. It's like Tom Cruise, Cameron Crowe, Regina King, and 3 cameras and a wall, and the guy that was the director of photography on Schindler's List.
Oh,
The AD was the AD, and he's actually
wow.
in Apocalypse Now. Like, I was just like, ah. So I just opened the door. I was like, Ed Norton.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
So I go back in, and you just like 5, 6 takes, and I didn't know you do 5 or 6 takes. So I thought every time they did it again, I did something wrong. So then I turned into like Jackie Gleason. I'm like, Rachel,
Yeah.
you've come back.
Right.
I'm like, Cronin's okay for lunch, and Cameron's like, you're doing great. We got to shoot this a lot.
Right.
And
You're
I was
doing
like,
all right.
oh, okay.
Yeah, but you didn't have a clue.
I have no idea what
Was
I'm
that
doing.
your first
I'm a
movie?
club comedian. There was no negotiating.
Right. How
I
was
made-
Cruz?
I made greatest man I've ever met in my
You
life.
love him, right?
I still love him.
Yeah.
I'll do anything for that guy. I made $80,000.
80 grand?
I had no. What are you gonna negotiate? Oh yeah, I'll go back to the Boston Comedy Club for $50 if I don't do this.
Right.
But I remember my agent Joe Rice at Abrams, rest in peace.
Oh, I remember Joe.
Best.
Good guy.
Great. Man, me and Bill Fichtner were talking the biggest mistakes we ever made in our lives was leaving Joe Rice and
Abrams.
falling for that bullshit bigger agency like we can package
They were
you
the
with
best when they had Joe Rice,
The
Marty
guy-
Lesak, my guy.
yeah,
I was
Robert
there too.
Adderman, Ruth Ann
Adderman.
Secunda. Joe woke up every day, how do I go to war for this guy?
I know.
And that doesn't exist anywhere. And we left him we fell for that bullshit of
I know.
like, oh, we have writers and agents and producers. We can package all you guys
Well,
together.
Harry was a character.
I still see him once in a while.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
looks like the fuck. He's,
Oh, what a
he's
character.
so old. God bless
Oh, my
him.
God.
But he
He-
lived a great life.
He did.
Still alive.
I
Right?
remember him taking me to a Laker game. Hey, Nicky, baby.
Still got the.
Hey, Nicky,
he still got
baby.
those seats.
Does he?
Yeah. So Joe Rice, I remember going, "You're not gonna believe what I got you," and I'm like, "What?" He goes, "So it's 80 grand." I'm like, "You're excited about that?"
It's a lot of money.
He goes, "I got you single card billing,"
Wow.
and I had no idea what that meant.
It's a big deal.
Yeah.
Well, were you on SNL already?
Yeah.
Had been on.
I left SNL, and that was
So
my
you were, a known
Ish.
comedian.
not compared to, you know, but I was like, all right. He goes, no, you don't understand. You don't go backwards in this business.
Right.
Single cut. And sure enough, I'm at the premiere of Jerry Maguire. Was on a big cruise ship at like Pier something on the East Coast of East Coast. On the east side of
New York.
Manhattan.
Yeah.
Pier.
Pier 1 or something? Pier 19?
No, it was up a bit, midtown, like by the Intrepid, you know.
Yeah, up there.
And I'm sitting in this giant movie theater, and they play, you know, Cameron's the best with music, and it's a picture of Earth, and it's that Magic Bus by The Who is playing.
Yeah.
Magic Bus! And just that single card, Jay Mohr, I started crying. I've just sat there, my parents on either side of me, and I'm like, I started music gets me, dude.
Oh, it does.
Music gets in my heart, and I'm wow. It was so
Yeah.
single, and I'll never forget Joe Rice did that for me.
Right. That's the best.
Now I'm doing a podcast in my ping pong room.
It's all right.
Oh,
But
it's
you
the
know,
best. I've never worked less, never been happier.
Yeah, but you're married again.
I did
I
all
gotta ask you
right.
about it. You did all right.
Well, she did all right too now.
So how did this happen? How'd you meet this lady?
I interviewed this lady, Jean. I interviewed Jeannie. I had a sports talk radio show, and she was one of the interviews they line up for you.
Uh-huh.
And it was over the phone, obviously.
Yeah?
But during that 6 minutes, when I got off the phone, I just kept thinking there was a vibe there. I'm insane.
Yeah.
Guys like you and me, we're already
Well-
married, divorced, we got kids.
Right.
So I'm like, there was a vibe there. So then I DM'd her on Twitter and asked her to come do More Stories, my podcast.
What was the vibe?
I just thought we were into each other.
Yeah.
But it's like she was with...
Did you make her laugh? Was she still?
Oh,
with-
yeah. Come on.
Was she
Guys
still with
like you and
Action
me.
Jackson?
Yeah, she was with Phil, and I just left Nikki. So we were both like... She was still with Phil, but he was with the Knicks, and we were just kind of like... I think we were both just like standing up in rowboats at that point in our lives.
Right.
And so I asked her to do my podcast, but I had left my house because knew I was going to get a divorce, and I was staying at the Beverly Hills Hotel. And she goes, okay, I'm on my way. And I realized, well, Jeannie Buss is coming over, and I'm in a hotel room with a bed and a chair. This is a horrible look. So I run downstairs. I go, I need a suite. I don't care what it costs. Like, I need it now. And the guy goes, well, we have I go, I just hand him my gold card. I go, just give me the keys. And I run back upstairs, and I put all the stuff down in the suite, and then I get a text. She goes, I'm in the elevator. So then I run out of the room, and it's like Peter Brady and the Brady Bunch running around all crazy.
Yeah.
I get to the elevator. I go to hit the button. The elevator door opens, and she walked out in slow motion. It was like slow motion. I've
This
known
is
her.
the Beverly Hills Hotel?
Yeah, there was a green carpet with palm trees on it. Like, I remember the wallpaper. It's like the love of my life walked out of an elevator. I just knew her my whole life. Somehow I just knew her. I knew this lady. And then it's kind of like when you see a deer in the woods when you're hiking.
Yeah.
All of a sudden you're aware like how much noise your feet make, and you're like, you just don't want it to go away.
Yeah.
So you get real quiet.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was just obsessed
But
with her.
the fucking magic just happened, huh?
For me.
you.
For her, she didn't have this.
Not right away for her.
She came to see me at the Improv, and she brought
What won her over?
just sheer tyranny of will. I just was relentless. Love bombing, I think they call it now.
Love bombing?
Love bombing. You just keep going and going and going. So she came to see me at the Improv, and I hate having things in my pockets when I'm on stage or sitting down. So I go up to the mic. I'm like, hey, how's everybody doing? I take my phone out of my pocket. I put it on the piano. I tell a couple jokes. I take a wad of cash out. I put it on the piano. I'm like, yeah, you know. I take a thing of chewing tobacco out. I put it on the piano, and I just keep talking. I take my keys out of my pocket. And she looks at Linda Rambis and goes, he's really a mess. So we had two completely different entry, but women love a fixer-upper, Nick.
They do.
They love a fixer-upper.
They do.
And she was at my intervention. I thought
Yeah.
she did the intervention, so I was just mean mugging her as I packed for rehab.
Really?
I was just staring at her. I never took my eyes off her as I packed for rehab. And then I got to rehab, and all I had was 16 pairs of socks.
How long were you in rehab?
2 months.
Oh.
Yeah.
And then so she was waiting for you after the rehab?
Yeah. Best thing that ever happened to me, going to rehab.
Yeah.
I couldn't stop.
And she's behind you.
Yeah, now
And
she
then
gets
what?
the good version.
And you married her?
Yeah. 2 years sober, I got married.
How long you married?
2.5 years, almost 3.
Did you have like a formal wedding or like a real wedding? Or?
It was about 12 people on the beach in Malibu.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Has
So-
she been married before?
A long time ago.
Oh.
Yeah.
She has kids?
No. Like, my son has no idea how good he has it. Like, he's in middle school. He's kind of like battling a little bit. And I'm like, Jesus Christ, this kid's 12 years old and Jeannie Buss becomes his stepmom. And he complains, this kid.
That's what I'm saying.
They have no
Yeah.
idea. He doesn't know how good he has it.
No, I was trying to explain to my wife or somebody. I said, he married Jeannie Buss. And she was like, who's her? Who's that? I said, who's that? Never mind. I said,
She's big in the Philippines.
yeah, she did all right. And I always thought she was like kind of a cool lady from afar.
She's the best.
So where is she? She around?
She's at work.
Oh, all right.
Oh, she got a pretty...
I gotta ask you something. I heard something about you guys living on different floors. What is that?
Yeah, we live in different apartments.
Why?
Because we're geniuses. As Ian Edwards says, you don't divorce somebody you don't know.
Yeah, but I need to be sleeping next to my wife.
Oh, yeah, I fart too much.
I fought too.
What'd she think, it's larb?
I mean, I blow bombs all the time, but I mean,
Plus, I don't want to watch House Hunters. I like to watch my old Westerns.
So you don't sleep together.
No, it's the only thing we don't do. I mean, we
Yeah,
obviously.
I mean, you
full
make love,
Look,
whatever. Hey, get away from the pizza.
Hey,
Hey, what are you doing? All these.
guess at H.
Yes, but listen, I'm happy
No,
for
so
you.
it's my friend Chappie goes, I like it. It's every time you guys see each other, it's proof that you're making time for each other.
Yeah,
So I get up at 6. We see each other like 6:15.
right.
We do our morning routine. She goes to work. I go to physical therapy for my knee. I'll go to like a 12-step meeting at noon. I'll come home. I take the dogs. I take care of them. I take a nap. If I got a show, she'll come with me if it's around town. She comes home from work. She checks.
You guys have date night?
Oh yeah, every
Yeah.
night's date night.
Where is she? She in the building?
Yeah, right above me.
Oh, so she's above you.
Yeah.
So you just do this as a thing, huh?
It's kind of just like her apartment is her bedroom,
Yeah.
and this is like the common.
Do you ever get like lonely in the middle of the night and say, "Hey, honey, I want to come over. I want to come in."
I take care of that before I go to bed.
You do?
Yeah. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
I can't. Once I'm laying down, leave me alone.
Yeah. What about in the morning? It's nice in the mornings.
I'm not a morning guy.
You're not a morning guy?
But I did recently. I've
Mornings are good.
I've hit the bell a couple times in the morning lately.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, this is what everybody's talking about. But I was always a drug addict, so I was just always so hungover in the morning. I couldn't deal with it.
Yeah.
Yeah. You're a morning guy? Most guys are morning guys.
I'm a morning and late night guy.
There's never a bad, like Robin Harris, do the right thing. It ain't never too hot. It ain't never too cold. Some of my best fucking was on a humid day.
It's true.
That was the worst. I did Tracy Morgan for Robin Harris. Is that racist? What's the name of this podcast?
It's not a podcast. It's called Delivering Happiness.
Let me say that again. What's the name of this show?
It's called Delivering Happiness.
You did. You delivered
I
happiness.
delivered happiness.